Yeah. Welcome to our opinion, where we say what you been thinking. Everything you wanna talk about, but they scared to mention. The hottest pockets on the east side, yeah, the whole city listening. Culture, faith, family ties, real talk, no censorship. We talk culture, we talk life, every wrong and every right. From the block to the church pew, real perspective every night. No script, just conversation, different views at the table. 3 voices, 1 discussion, turning topics into labels. Welcome to our opinion, where the dialogue different. Everything you wanna talk about, from religion to the kitchen. The hottest pockets on the east side, where the real ones tune in. 3 voices, 1 mic, let the conversation begin. This
come up track for the last.
This our opinion.
So I switched the whole song up, man.
Yeah.
I don't need you to rap nothing, man. If you can hear me, if you can see me, that can only mean one thing. It's another week of our opinion podcast. You know, the crazy podcast. To talk about everything you talk about.
Yeah.
Without your opinion. Yeah, I'm voice 1.
Hey, yo, I'm voice 2.
And I'm voice 3.
And listen, I'm finna get right to it, man. We got some amazing guests today. I'm gonna get into that. I got something I want to tell y'all first, real quick.
Okay.
First of all, how y'all week been? Y'all good?
It's cool.
Perfect.
Cool so far.
Good to see y'all.
Yes, sir.
Absolutely.
Shout out and thank you to our sponsors, man. I believe it's a lifestyle brand for anyone that believes in something greater than themselves.
Sure.
You thought them kids weren't gonna have school today, but they did. You gotta think a little bigger than that. Shout out and thank you to Autumn Fresh Cleaning Services LLC. Where cleaning has a feel to it, man. Y'all broke up. He left his stuff. I'll clean it up. Don't worry about nothing. Call them. Call me. Call us. We'll get you together.
Get the job done.
Okay, one way or another.
Hey, listen, real quick, I'm going to get into this, and then we're going to introduce our guest. So today's Gotta Say It. What's a Gotta Say It? Well, something needs to be said. You won't say it. You ain't going to say it. Damn it, I just got to say it. Today's Gotta Say It is stand on your business, man.
Okay.
Be about what you about. So, taking my son to the store, and we were talking, I got this thing where my kids know, like, in public, we don't play in the store. I'm very, very, very anal about, like, protecting my children.
Mm-hmm.
So, I was like, where you at, JB? She's like, I know, Daddy, I'm right here. So as we was walking out, I always go out first. Daddy's job is to protect you. He said, oh, I know, Daddy. Go ahead and go. I said, why, son? He said, so you can protect me. I said, one day, man, you're going to have kids, and you'll understand. He says, I don't want kids. So, okay, that's fair. At least you know. I said, it's cool, man. Maybe a little girl will change your mind or something. You get a girlfriend or something. I said, why you don't want kids, though? He said, you got to change their diaper. Here's where the standing on business is important. My son meant what he said. He said what he meant. I said, you do like girls, all right? He looks at me and said, what you mean by that? I said, I'm saying, do you like girls? Here's the proud daddy moment. He looked at me and said, I mean, I'm not gay. I said, that's my boy.
Say no more.
Say no more. Proud dad moment. I called D instantly. I said, I'm a proud daddy. My man stood on business.
There's nothing else.
Yeah, if anything else, it's the great father-son talk.
Yeah.
I took him to get ice cream after that.
Y'all ain't got to talk for another 15 years.
Y'all
good for another 15 years. You got to talk about nothing.
Boy, man. All right, man. You know, family is everything. Family is important, which is why we have not only family, but we have guests. Not only guests, but we have family.
Absolutely.
You want to welcome me in, man?
Yes. Again, like you said, we do have family in the building. This is my really, really dope cousin, Tila, and then her husband, Mark.
Yes, welcome.
Shout out to y'all.
Welcome.
Yes.
Thanks for having us.
Y'all been married
Thank you for agreeing to come.
Almost 9 years.
9 years. Sweet.
My son's whole life.
Yeah, that's the
How long were y'all together before y'all got married?
What, a year and a half?
My boy knew.
Okay.
With the 6 months, you knew, huh?
Pretty quick, yeah.
Damn.
Nigga
There you go. He just ready.
Nigga wanna be right.
Ready.
I ain't mad at it. I'm right with you. But yes, this is my cousin Tila, cousin Mark. Married for 9 years.
Dope.
Really, really dope family. Business owners, right?
Yes.
Y'all have your own business. And y'all are doing like a group home.
Yes.
Okay. Would you like to get into that?
House.
Okay.
We have 3 locations in Macomb County.
Mm-hmm.
We serve senior communities. Partner with different associations, Macomb Community Mental Health, PACE, Easter Seals. So we do, we have different people that we partner with and different things we do. So.
Okay.
That's what's up. That's what's up.
Give us a little
Yeah, yeah.
volume, just a little bit.
Let me ask about that, man. What ushered you guys into wanting to do group homes? Was it upbringing? I know most times
Saw a
sometimes it's
need
related to
for
something
it
like
in the
that.
community, or
My grandparents had always done like a room and board.
Okay.
Like
Okay.
years and years finding out and stuff like that. And then finding out that it's more of a need and it's something we were able to do. Kind of fell into it and it worked out. So
Okay, that's dope. I think that's super dope.
Yeah.
how long
Also-
have y'all been doing it?
3 years now.
Yep.
I about to say also help that nurse practitioner, correct?
Yes.
Okay,
So that's a big
good.
bonus too.
I was
It's
about to
like,
say that's
yeah,
definitely an added
this is-
bonus.
yeah, let's
where you supposed to
definitely
be.
get this up and off the ground real quick.
Yeah, that's dope.
Real quick.
Now you really got to watch Patch Adams. Like they did their own thing. They wanted to do their own thing. That's just super dope. It's a good movie. We was talking about that out there. About
Oh,
seen that
okay.
movie, didn't you?
Who?
Patch Adams.
He had to say who twice. You already know.
Robert Williams,
You
yeah.
already
Oh,
know.
this the one you was
Oh,
talking
that's
about.
why y'all cousins.
This
Yeah.
the,
Oh, okay. Makes sense. Makes sense.
There's this real deep story, man, about a seed, a tree, and the tree grew apples.
Okay.
Sometimes the apples fall.
Yeah,
Sometimes
yeah,
they don't roll
They-
far. Sometimes they do.
You know what I'm saying?
Great book, by the way. Great book. Great book. No, that's
But yeah,
no,
you
just
gotta
allow
add
when
that
you
to your
can,
list, please.
okay.
Yes,
I've
it's
really
Robert
talked
Williams,
about it before
like,
though.
bro. Absolutely.
He worked at like a hospital or something like that, and he helped
Nice.
people.
Did
He
his
was.
own thing.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Is this the one he was helping people heal by laughter or something like that?
Yes, absolutely.
Okay, yeah, I've
You
seen
can lie
it.
and say you've seen it.
No,
No, I've
he still
seen it based
cannot.
off. Great movie. Great movie. Great movie.
Now somebody
Yeah.
asked.
Tear-
Not a tear.
Hey, man, so there's a conversation to be had, and or that I want to have, right? Is biracial? Is that the right terminology to say?
Interracial.
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 All right.
Their kids
I
are
wanted to make
biracial.
I want to make sure.
Yeah,
I want to
yeah,
make
yeah.
sure. When I said it earlier, I thought about like, nigga, that's not the way.
Nigga said,
I
so
want
y'all
to
are
be-
bilingual? Bilingual? No.
I said out there, Mark so humble. He said, "Sure."
That's what you want to
That's
run.
what you want to talk about? Sure.
I love that for you.
Yeah. No, that's why I asked. I want to make sure, man. No, interracial dating, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
I'll give a position, and then we'll kind of usher into questions, and we'll talk about it, right? I'll share it with you guys. I'm not opposed to it. I think it works. I've seen it work. I also stand on this, though. Avoid it at all costs if you can. Here's why. Why I think, rather. Before I get into that, I'll do this. Say you guys been married 9 years, right? Have you guys always have you dated you dated black before?
Yes.
Okay. You've always dated black?
Look at his face.
Why? I thought you were about to say, have you dated black? I was gonna be like,
Well, you know,
Married black.
kind of married to.
You was gonna say this nigga
We
just
did start
retarded.
off dating, so
He's just retarded. No. So what
6'7".
got you here? What got you here, if you will?
I've dated outside my race before,
Okay.
but I don't know, just open mindedness, I guess. I went to school in the suburbs, so that's kind
you
of
grew up
where.
with the mixed crowd.
Yeah, it was a mixed crowd. Well, back when I went, it was
Yeah, I was
it
about
was
to
in
say.
East Point. So
Yeah,
in
yeah.
East Point, it
Oh,
was
okay.
very
Yeah.
predominantly white
Yes.
when I went to high school.
I was about to say you were the
Yeah. So it was more white guys around than black guys around.
Okay.
But I've dated black mostly.
I got you.
Yes.
You dated outside your race before, and this the first black, or
Yeah.
was it?
That's,
like first serious, yes.
Okay, got you.
But
Again.
I've like all different. Yeah.
Okay, I got you.
say
So who
nobody
approached
discriminates.
I was going with that.
Who approached who? I never knew the backstory.
I don't even
So it was mutually y'all
Yeah,
friends, and then just so
Talking
happened
about
to.
9, 10 years.
I don't
So y'all did
Yeah, I
meet.
don't
Okay,
Where y'all meet then?
right. I was about to say, where did y'all meet?
We met at it was a restaurant at a bar.
Yeah, like,
Okay, you was there with your
Bagger
girls.
Days.
You-
Days.
Okay, Bagger
I think
Days.
it was
Look
a
at
place.
Bagger
Hey,
Days
bro.
Yeah.
bringing folks together.
They had a meatball burger. It was
That's
fire.
my favorite. They moved
sounds
it. It used to be one downtown Detroit. They moved it to over the like Brownstown somewhere.
Did they?
Close there. One of my favorite spots, bro.
Keep saying Brownstown. You've ever?
No, I've never been.
Okay.
I've never heard Brownstown so many times in my life. I'm not even playing.
No,
I
for
thought
sure.
they were sponsoring.
They moved
No,
it.
not at all. They need to be
Right.
at this point.
No, I think they moved it out there and took it out of the
they?
city.
Okay.
Though. One
Yeah,
of my favorite spots.
it was
though.
over-
So it was like a girls'
Greenfield.
night. You was girls' night out.
No, we was just at the bar.
Oh, just
I
so
was
happened.
eating by myself. He was by himself.
Okay.
Oh,
So
wow.
y'all sat next to each other, or you came and slid over, or
Yeah.
okay, just conversation took off. Okay.
What was the first date?
Actually, we went back to the same place. we
Hey.
met.
Listen, nothing wrong. You know you like the food. You know you like the
Right.
drinks. You know you
Yeah,
like
one
the.
spot you haven't met me yet.
That's
Yeah.
y'all.
Really? I'm there now.
That's okay.
Yeah, ain't nothing wrong. Here's why I asked that though. Most times that I've heard personally, I'm about to say biracial dating again. I'm joking.
Just go with it. Just go with it.
It's like, Brownstown. They have a lot of
Right, you know they have a lot.
I'm joking, man. I'm joking, man. So most times that I hear about interracial dating, right, particularly black and white, it's always a negative something behind it.
Yeah.
Which is why I asked, like, hey, why did you do it? I was interested. Here's my position, though. I say avoid it at all costs, right? Never done it, not opposed to it. Think it's a beautiful thing. As a black man, I already have enough issues to worry about. And in the world we live in, if I went out, in particular, we're talking black and white here, and dated another race, the last thing I need to do is make it harder by doing that. Is it as hard, or was it as hard as advertised?
It is hard. It is hard to date outside your race. I don't know. I have opinions, but
Got you.
due to my professionalism, I can't
I respect
really
that.
sit
I
down
respect
that
that.
road.
I
Okay.
respect that.
But yeah, it's
Turn the
hard.
camera off.
Okay.
No,
We talk off the record.
Stop.
We take.
no,
So
I
have
respect
y'all
that.
ever like encountered a moment where y'all were out together and somebody just was ignorant?
Yes. Oh yeah. What was that? J.C. Penney. We went to J.C. Penney, and I had brought in some items to return, and then the young man behind the counter, he's like, "Well, how am I supposed to know you didn't just take that off the rack and bring it up to the counter?" Oh my God, I was in tears. He was so mad.
'Cause
I was in tears. I'm like, where would you even get that idea unless
Yeah.
you've done something like that before?
Yeah,
That's crazy.
Like I'm just gonna walk through the store and pick up
Right.
stuff and just bring it.
Right.
Like
Where
you
did that
saw me
even
walk in the
come
store with a
from?
bag.
Yes, and everybody staring at me. I'm like, oh my God. But I was so embarrassed. But they did rectify the situation.
Okay.
They was the manager came in, she wanted to meet me. She was a black lady herself. So, and they gave me like gift cards. They was nice.
Yeah, okay.
And they sent them back through training. So it's a lot.
That's
It's
good.
a lot.
That's
Well,
good.
disclaimer again that just for those watching. Our job is not to cause conflict in the house.
Yep.
I want to be nosy. I don't want to be messy. So
Right.
don't take offense to my question. I'm really intrigued personally, right?
Yeah.
So please don't take offense to the question. But what is it like on your end though? As a white man married to a black woman, what kind of flack do you get if at all, or difficulties?
I mean, there's ignorant people everywhere you go.
You got
True.
It's like I cut a lot of people out of my life early on, and it's like there's reasons. It's like circles small because there's reasons.
Yeah.
It's like you get a lot of stupid questions. You get a lot of the
Yeah,
same
the
dumbass
ignorance.
questions constantly. And it's like
yeah.
no, there ain't no fucking card. No, there ain't nothing like that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's like this is my family, this is my kids, this is my
Yeah.
life, this is my life.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like but
And you're
that's
not about
kinda-
to just say any and everything.
Like that's how
yeah.
I feel about a lot of that shit, and a lot of everything that comes up. It's like, this is my situation. This is what I got. This is what I
Hey Mark, we good though,
Was-
right?
Was it?
yeah.
As long as you don't say
I got a lot of
questions.
I'm teasing, man.
When it comes down to
Next-
like,
Ask me anything about my biracial,
like him.
my biracial relationship.
I'm neutral. I like it, man. I like it.
slid it on in there.
Yeah, I like that.
How was it hard with the family? Was it like acceptance right away, or did you kind of have to
our
like,
family?
yeah, like,
Our
we
families,
didn't have no issues.
we didn't have any issues.
Okay.
Because we're not the first biracial.
That's right.
Right, we
It's
not
a
the
lot.
first
Well, no, I
biracial
got a lot in
couple.
my family too. So.
Right, but usually it's been on the other side, like the black guy with the white lady.
Who
Okay.
invited them?
I can say honestly though, as long as I've known Mark and he's been around the family and things of that nature, he's always seemed comfortable.
You just Mark.
You know what I mean? Like there was never a time where it's like this nigga really trying to act black. Where it's like this nigga's just Mark. Like he's just who he is, and that you know what I mean. That's something that I can't say that I always appreciated. Where it's like I am who I am. Nigga, I love this girl. Yeah. We got a family. We're gonna continue to do what we're gonna do.
Rocking out.
Yeah. So, and I definitely I love y'all. Yeah, for real. I support y'all for real.
That's dope. So, were you guys raised like in the sense of hey, date in your own race? How were you raised in that? Like, don't date outside your race, or was it just kind of like the non-existent?
people
even?
for people.
Okay, got you.
It wasn't brought up like that for me, but my mom has certain
Her
stipulations
own.
for my brothers.
Yeah. I think we all can relate to that a little bit.
Yeah.
And again, a lot of my questions too, though.
I can agree to that. Though.
Yeah,
I can agree to that.
there's an age difference.
I can see
right?
that.
We don't have to disclose that, but there's an age difference here, right?
Yeah.
We don't have to get into, which is why I can say like how I was brought up versus you guys. Like some of the stuff is like, okay, that wasn't.
Is
a
it
thing.
Well, how
Yeah.
much older do you
I was
think
about to
that
say,
they might
No,
be?
not
Is
even.
it that much of an
No,
age
come
difference?
up from us.
No.
Is that what it was?
No.
Chris is like, I'm fake bald. Now he's like talking about
Fake bald,
dating.
now you
It's
old.
like soft brag. I'm catching the soft brag.
What I'm saying is,
I'm not. I don't got what you got, but
I know.
we kind of, you know what I mean.
When I don't shave it, it comes back.
Like yours gone.
no, I guess what I was saying though is that even in a year or two can be a long time, or it cannot be. You know what I mean? And a lot can change within a year or two,
Generations.
or it
I
cannot
think
be.
we all might.
You know what I mean? So that's all I was saying. Like I don't know the age difference, but for me growing up, it was that. Bring a white woman home. It was like,
Right. Yeah.
wow. But now it's like almost frowned upon totally, and I'm like, it ain't that serious for me.
Right. Right.
Dating outside your race is not that serious. But again, for me, I'm like, hey, if you can help it, brother, just stay over here. Do your thing. I'm welcoming whatever you bring home, whatever. I have 2 boys and a daughter. So I'm cool with whatever. I'm
Boy's
just
not a
intrigued.
son though.
It's just 2 boys.
Two boys and a daughter. Not,
I got a daughter.
Not 2 sons, but 2 boys.
Right.
Y'all cool? I'll do the other day.
No, I'm just saying.
Oh, no smoke. You guys have children together.
Yes.
This is where the biracial comes in, right?
Yes.
Yes.
You got
it.
Oh, you
Fill in the
finally hit
blank.
the mark. How many kids do you have?
We got 3 kids. My daughter was from previous relationships,
Okay.
but 3 kids.
Okay.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Ages? Is that appropriate to share?
19, 8, and 6.
Ah, okay.
Okay.
Oh, yeah. Good. Oh, that's what's
Yeah,
up.
yeah.
Okay.
Oh yeah, you back.
They're like, free.
Okay. Free and clear.
Start over. Why?
Hey, I'm on edge here. I wasn't going to say that.
You say it wasn't you.
Someone thought it was a good idea.
I was going to say, why you do that? But I don't want no smoke. I got no smoke
I
going on.
still got the plan B at the house. I bought it. I bought it. I did my job.
Threw it
I
behind.
got a running class action.
I ain't mad at it, man. So here's a question I'm interested in knowing, right? How can I articulate it? Is there ever a time where you lean on your white side, you lean on your black side, right? I hate to put it in black and white like that, but that's kind of how I can say it. Where you're like, hey, I want to send my kid to a predominantly white school. Well, I want to do predominantly black. Or hey, I want to do where there's everyone. Or how does that work? If that makes sense to you?
Well, we live in a predominantly white neighborhood, and our kids were in a predominantly white school. However, with our daughter growing up through the school system, we decided that wasn't really the way to go. I don't feel like a predominantly white school for black kids is a good space for them as far as their growing
the
and
peers
and,
that they have to,
into feeling comfortable with their self
Mm-hmm.
and having confidence
Gotcha.
in their self. So we moved our boys to a more mixed area. So they go to school out of district now. And plus we had a lot of issues with racism.
I was going to
in
ask,
the
was that
schools.
okay?
Yeah, we worked with different organizations in the bringing them into the school district,
Okay.
and even they were
That
saying,
was we got the
we can tell that they are not ready for change in this district.
okay.
And it was like big
Still
name,
stuck in
big
our- yeah.
name people that was being involved with trying to bring like awareness and teach DEI in the school district. But they wasn't really
ready
receptive.
to
They wasn't. Yeah, they wasn't
Ready for
ready for
change.
that. They wasn't ready for that type of change, and
No
so
problem.
right.
Yeah. And again, pardon me for the. I don't have to make a Facebook status and comment on a status to ask questions. I get to kind of come and you guys are allowing me to be on your front porch. So my questions are like, hey, do tell.
Right.
Do tell. You know what I mean? What do you like? What's your take on that though? Like in the sense of just, is there ever like was that like a conversation you guys had to sit down and have? Like, hey, let's put the kid over here.
or y'all was already on the same page.
We were already on the same page, but we had to figure out where.
Okay.
See, we wanted the first choice wasn't an option because we missed the cutoff, so we had to switch it up. We had
Okay.
to pull lateral, figure out what the hell we were going to do, and
Gotcha.
where we were going to put our kids. Because seeing what was going on with the daughter, and then watching it happen all over again with
with
you
the
know
younger,
with one and number, you already know what's going to happen. There's only so many times I'm going to sit there and get into a
Let that
screaming
pattern
match at
repeat,
with the principal.
Got you.
It was getting just out of hand. So we just wanted the kids to feel like most comfortable, really, because it's like no matter how the world sees them, my kids are black men.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like this is no one comes up to you and says, "Oh, your dad's like." No,
Yeah.
they don't know.
Over here, nobody.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So it's like this is how they treat them. This is how it is. I want my kids
Yeah.
comfortable. on everything.
Like level
That's
with me
good.
though. Be honest
all.
with me, right? You pull the white card sometimes, work in y'all favor.
Huh?
You pull the white card sometimes to work in y'all favor.
You want me to return something for you?
I'll show you how it works. He said he ain't blind to it, but
You just said what happened at J.C. Penney, nigga. They gave her stock. They gave her stock at J.C. Penney.
check at the end of the year.
Hey, you still got a black card, really?
Okay. I know
like
that's
it.
right.
I like it, man. No, I respect that. No, that's dope. So early on in dating, right? How was
Wait.
So you can't let that
I
one.
need you to tell the white card story
Oh, at the
that we talked about on the
Okay.
phone. Oh my God.
okay. So we took the kids to the little jump place,
Okay.
and my son, he was playing, and I guess one of the kids, they was on a balance beam, and one of the kids fell off, and she was small. My son is 8, but he's a big 8.
Okay.
He looks like he's about 12, and so the little girl fell off, or a boy, I don't know if it's a boy or girl, and so the dad, he started like harassing my son, and like staring him down. So he comes over and he tells his dad, "This man is giving me mean faces, and he, staring me down." And so he went over there and he asked him, "Is it a problem with my son? Are you, And so he knocked my child off the balance beam, and he's big, and he's like 12. He goes for screaming in the man's face, cussing him out. He like, don't. He like, what'd he say? He said, so I screamed at your son. He like, don't you yell at my son. And then I ain't about to let no white man yell at my son.
I guarantee he won't even yell at his own kids after that. His wife came up apologizing. Like, they got kicked out. It was funny. Dude, I was laughing.
They got kicked out because he
Getting high five by his little kid.
You put him in his place.
right, all the black people standing around like, I know that's
I know that's right.
Yell at his own kids.
Yeah.
Hey, we
Yeah.
say go out there and be great. Go out there and be black, son.
I would not let a colonizer speak to my child in that manner.
right. Or when he
I
telling,
did it because I'm going.
or he'd be
And
like,
she's like, why can't
I'm like,
you
why
just
you
go
just
like
not
this?
doing
I said, why do I have to be different? Why can't I just be like everyone else? Just go like
What
this.
do you mean when I do it?
He be like, you know it was a. I be like, why don't you just?
Bro, I'm like,
Like, what do you want me to go?
nigga, wasn't you?
Like, what's that?
He talking about why I can't be different.
I can't be the same.
Oh, bro, that
Because
is
your hand is the
hilarious.
same color.
Right.
on
Like,
both sides.
Nigga, I cracked up at that story.
That is hilarious.
yeah, he
Y'all
be
cracked up at that
funny.
story.
Hey, okay, listen.
I be having to remind him he white sometimes. He light skinned. We call him Marcus.
That's okay. Come on, Marcus.
I be like, Marcus is.
That's what he say. We get the accent. Oh, that's his Marcus.
No, he got a real cool laid back beard too, though.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? So,
You don't even. You definitely look.
the
You light
answer
skin
to-
for real.
I know the
You
answer to
light
this
skin for
question.
real.
It's like you look like
You
it.
you light skin.
Like early on dating, were kind of like the cultural obstacles, if you will, if at all,
It's obstacles still even
amongst
now.
each other, rather. I mean.
Oh, amongst each other. We don't really have. We kind of vibe together.
Yeah,
Okay.
You grew up here?
Yeah, Roseville.
Okay, Roseville.
Oh yeah, you borderline black for sure.
That's why I just said
You
he
know how
was
to
like
fight
you
too,
light
don't you?
skin.
Roseville, you know how to fight for sure. Yeah.
Look, he said, once again, you challenging me.
I don't want no smoke. I'm on this side, like yeah. So you were about to say obstacles though, period, outside of
Outside of us, yes, we do have obstacles. Like you said, our circle is small. We don't really have many friends. You know, it's just trying to fit in with other people. We don't get invited to like the couples groups and the couples things.
Like it's just really
You know what I'm saying?
that.
So it's just kind of us, you know. And
Yeah.
like even when when we was dating, I did bring him over my friend's house, one of my best friends, and he was having what kind of party was it? A fight party? I think it was a fight party. And so we playing beer pong. You don't remember this? We were playing beer pong.
Oh, birthday.
And then this guy came and he got all up in my face and yeah, baby, you need to lead this white man.
What?
And he stepped in like, wait a minute.
Okay, like I am standing right here, like
I don't think so. No. I'm like, you know what? We gonna get on out of here.
okay, because we don't
this-
need, yeah, 'cause
Right, we ain't come for that.
pure ignorance. Like I'm trying to have a good time, and here
right,
you are.
Right, we're trying to have a good time. We didn't come for that. But it's obstacles, and we just kind of stay to ourselves. And even when we try, we've even tried to hang out with like other biracial couples. And so
They crazy.
and
say even
they are weird.
Is it like same black woman, white man, or
we've tried that, and we've tried the other way around with the black guy white woman dynamic. I feel like the black man gives, and not all, I'm not saying not all, black men give white women too many passes.
Yeah.
Okay, we don't do the nigga. I say nigga, but he don't say nigga. Okay, that's where we draw the line. You know. So I feel like, and we sitting with the white lady and the black man, and
And
she
she
like,
just
yeah,
going.
nigga. And I'm
Check,
like, oh
please.
my
oh
god.
my
It
goodness,
is.
what is happening here?
What's
Like,
going on?
Cringe, 'cause
You
it's
know,
like,
it is.
Why almost?
Right,
Well,
and they
you give a
had
damn
kids.
about the person, or are you just trying to be cool?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Right.
There's
'Cause that
there's two
definitely
things.
gives-
It's like, is it your family? Do you love them? Or
Yeah.
are you just in it to say something?
yeah, to be
That
able to
shit pisses me
feel
the
like
fuck
you
off.
could
like,
say
really
it.
does. Like,
Yeah.
it's like, this is life.
Yeah, yeah.
Day in, day out. You know, like you said earlier, like when you wake up each day and make that decision, it's like marriage. That's what
Yeah,
it is.
absolutely.
Right.
Like, it's not like, oh, today's this day. Today's
Yeah,
that day.
Yeah.
yeah.
Right, and like he always say, I would never say that because it's disrespectful to my own children.
Yeah.
You know, so, and it's like, and we looking at them like, well, they got kids, and she's just
And this is
going
what
off
she
with
say
it.
in
Right.
front of-
their
that's
kids. This is
crazy.
crazy. And then when we tried the black woman, white man,
They
My
mean to
God.
take you back,
right? I don't know. It's they weird. You know, it's
Okay.
like they wanted to be known. Like, okay, she had like I have biracial children, yes, but I don't make it. I don't have to like lead with that. Like that's
Okay.
not my identity.
Oh, okay, that's her.
You know what I'm
Okay.
saying? It's not my identity. Like, oh, this
Yeah.
is my white husband.
Yeah, like,
and these
this
are my
is just
little
my
mixed
husband. This-
kids. You know,
She hides me.
we don't do that. You know, we don't do that. So it's like just out of nowhere, just like we
that's
making
who they
small
are.
talk with other people, and she like, yes, my daughter is. You could tell she has a German nose, and you could tell. And I'm like, well,
Not you dissecting
you
your kid just for.
just let her be a kid. You know,
Yeah.
like you don't have to push the fact that she is biracial and
Yeah,
that
like, I
you
think
with a
it
white
might
man.
be obvious,
right?
but-
Like, it was very obvious, but you know, it's just they weird too. You know, so we just kind of
Yep,
And those are
sticks.
the images that are in my head, like of like, dang, why when I say avoid it at all costs, like I'd rather just not have to go through that. Not saying that it's not. Obviously, it works. Almost 9 years in, it works. You know what I mean?
Right.
But that's why I say stuff like that. Like and I like to fight. I don't got time to be.
Yeah.
I
One thing
tell you
I
5 times this my wife, bro. I know we got to keep going through this, man.
one thing I can appreciate though, that when I see in other biracial couples,
We rolling with this today.
Interracial.
I know. Yeah,
I like it. No, I like we rolling with it.
yeah, biracial couples.
I appreciate y'all.
When I see
Shout
other
out to my
biracial
Indian.
couples, I want him to understand me. They know. I want him to understand me.
Speak brand.
Yeah. Sometimes one of the two seems like they cut their culture off and then pick up
Yeah.
on the other culture, where it's like, okay, you got a black woman, white man.
Nah,
The
he
white
just-
man is either overly black or the black woman is either overly white. Where it's like,
Yeah.
y'all got together and now
Y'all lost
y'all
your
not even
identity
part
because-
of the culture you are from. You know what I mean? Even though I can understand, like, y'all married, y'all kind of build your own culture in a sense. But from what I've seen,
some things you would think would
yeah,
stay
they kind of
with
like,
you.
you know what I mean? They turn their back on their race or their culture, and then now they pick up on the culture of their spouse.
Yeah.
And that's more so with them. Like I said, Mark has always been Mark. You know what I mean? Like, funny, cool. It's never been a time where it's like I said, he's trying too hard.
Yeah.
Nigga is who he is. You know what I mean? He gonna be who he gonna be. Love his family. And again, like I said, my hat goes off to y'all for real.
And I got that from just meeting you, like maybe in the first. I'm more nervous than y'all, because I've never sitting in the seat and ask these questions. It's almost like I don't want to be offensive, but I think this is super dope. You know what I mean? And I just want the inside life, if you will. Because what if my daughter came home with a white boyfriend, or my son came home, the boys. One of my sons came home with not even black and white, anything outside of black. Like, hey, dad, really like the girl, love her. You know what I mean? In my mind, it's like it's gonna always be some type of conflict or undertone. I just rather avoid. Like, now I gotta worry about, does his dad like you? You know what I'm saying? Does his mom favor you? Like, who's talking shit?
right.
You know what I mean? And so it's super dope to actually hear that. Yeah, not everybody has those problems.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's not. It may not be. It's over exaggerated.
Right.
You know what I mean? So I just think it's super dope. Like I said, I appreciate y'all letting us into y'all front door.
Oh yeah.
Not down the hallway. You can sit there.
Just
Sit
sit
there.
down, okay.
I'll
Okay,
get you
no.
a water. I get you a water. Is there any like if I would say like a plus side to it, like hey, this is super dope, or kind of like an even kill, just a relationship.
It's just a relationship. Yeah, it's I mean, like he said, he can return stuff with no problem. That's always a good thing. Like,
Bang!
Oh shit! Got another one.
I don't even have a receipt. Go in the store.
It used to be a thrill, now it's just like, what's the point?
She take the shoes off.
Okay,
Here, take these back.
So like, makes it a challenge.
Right. Let's see how far they'll let you
No
go.
receipt. No, let's see if you can
But
cash
it
back.
do happen.
Yeah.
Like
And do.
Sir, these shoes are still hot.
when we were dating, right?
You
Well,
left.
the
You left your insole.
Right. We was dating, and he was getting me a car, and so I was going around to look for a car, and I went in this dealership, and you know how you try to haggle or whatever. So I'm trying to haggle the guy, like, absolutely not, no. So I called him and I was like, I wanted this car, but he
Right,
won't
but they
knock
won't.
nothing
They
off.
not trying to.
He went in there and they like, oh yeah, we'll knock the price down. You know, and it's
Yeah.
like, then he like, you know what? That's all right. I don't even want the car.
Yeah, I don't want you.
You
Because
know,
why
he's like,
wouldn't you
I don't
give
even
it?
want the
Yeah,
car.
because
Yeah,
now I'm
so we
like
went
you
on
making me
somewhere
prove
else.
unnecessary points.
That's
Like,
Right.
That's some stuff in the trunk.
Right.
How do you guys deal with the things of the world? Are there some things on the, like you guys see stuff on TV? Is there ever like a hey, let's sit down and discuss this as a family? Like this shit's not okay. Like the whole like the black and white thing. Like we see things in politics, on television. This cop killed this cop, or they beat this guy up. Like is that a real thing, or is it just like, hey, don't affect our household. We don't have that conversation.
No, we have those conversations. We especially with the kids. You know, with the boys, we have those conversations about what's acceptable, what's not. You know, what would be considered somebody being racist to you, and they still young, so it's kind of like
they don't grasp
they
fully
don't
what.
they don't fully grasp it, but
They just know somebody's being
you
mean.
know, right? They trying to trying to understand
They
it.
don't understand why.
Yep.
Yeah, they don't understand it. Our baby son, now he know who he is. You know, like he
so you can't tell him no
No.
different.
he black and black.
Exactly.
Okay, he black. He said he want a black wife.
Okay.
He is black. Okay, he black. The other one, he iffy. You know?
He got both tendencies.
Right.
He could go either way.
Right, he could go either way. He used to say, well, I don't necessarily know if I want a black wife. And I'm like, why not? Like, the black women is dope. What do you mean?
Love this
Right,
man.
like what?
Right. And well,
She's rolling out a sales pitch real quick.
because, you know,
Yeah.
look, I don't want to sound biased
No.
of myself, but I don't want to be the
You're
Diana
black,
Ross
okay?
in my family.
And
You
all-
know,
yeah.
I don't want to be the Diana Ross in my family. I would prefer it.
Yeah.
You know, granted, you can date and be in love who you want to
Whoever,
love,
yeah.
but I would prefer it if you
What Diana
just
Ross do?
All of her children are
Okay.
and all of her
and all of her
grandchildren
grandchildren are
Gotcha.
appear to be
They
white.
most of them
Okay,
are
gotcha.
because all
Right.
of their spouses
Are
are
white.
white.
Down her.
Okay, got you. I didn't know. Okay, got you.
Right, so
Yeah.
I'm, you know, I don't want to be the Diana Ross in my family. I don't.
Say you the one that started it.
Right, right. So now because I started it,
You said-
When in doubt, blame the other.
right? So, but and then he was like, "Well, maybe he's like, well, maybe I just date a. When I get a wife, she'll just be biracial like me." Well,
like, no,
okay,
that's
that's
close, close, but make sure the daddy black.
right. Okay, and then we watched the Emmett Till story,
Oh.
so that kind of changed his perspective.
You guys watch as a family intentionally.
Yeah, we watched it as a family, and he like, you know what? I'm good on white women. I don't want.
I don't wanna
want
be
to Emmett Till that happened to me.
That's right. That's a real.
She went in the kitchen, was like,
Okay.
success.
Right. Yeah, I don't want that happening to me.
Now, does your daughter? Has she?
Now, see, my daughter she is not biracial.
Right, but has she
And
dated?
she has dated
Okay.
white guys. She dated black guys. You know, she young, so
Yeah.
she in her dating.
She's still just
world. She
figuring it out.
Figuring it out. She's figuring herself out.
I
So.
got you. I like it. Y'all sound like a dope group. Y'all sound like y'all be at home like, see, that's that black side. I don't know what you want. You want some bullshit. Yeah, that's the white nigga, boy. I don't know. That sound like a fun group. Though, man.
Right.
It's like, well, where you going?
So
My bad.
what would you pitch, right, to maybe like a we're gonna roll with the thing, a biracial couple, an interracial couple that's kind of like early on and they just want to give up because it's so difficult. What would kind of be like your sales pitch, if you will, of motivation of like, hey man, listen, thug it out, keep going, or do this? Are there any like
If you're gonna let that
ABC?
kind of stuff bother you, it ain't for you.
Gotcha.
Right.
You know, it's if you're either all in or you're not.
Yeah, I like
you know, you don't get to throw your kids away. You don't get to throw. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's, if you're really gonna let those things affect you every single day,
Yeah,
you know, come on.
gotcha.
Right.
You know, do they decide? You know, when you wake up, what you eat, what you do. You know, you got to be a man at some point.
Yeah, I respect that.
real.
Right.
Absolutely.
I mean, it's rough, you know, especially like because I used to have this, I feel like I'm very pro-black. However, I've been told you can't be pro-black
and married to a white man.
Really?
That's
considered
I've
not
heard that
pro-black
before.
because
That's not
you're
pro-black.
you're married to someone outside of your race.
Right. So
if it was, if you
Right.
gun ho pro-black, so it's like,
right.
that
Exactly.
niche is like,
Right.
take that side.
Right.
Still got a black
exactly.
card,
It's
but not pro-black.
okay, well, maybe I'm not pro-black as I think I am, but I feel like I'm pro-black. You know what I'm saying? Like I side with black people. I go through black struggles.
Mm-hmm.
So I feel like I resonate with black people. Yeah. I don't try to pretend to be a white lady, or I don't try to change myself or act different. But like the internet will humble you in a lot of ways, where they humble you and they let you know, nope, you're not pro-black. You got a white man. It's like, well, okay, fuck you then.
At that point, it gotta be. That's a good one.
Respect that.
That's a good one.
Is that a real thing in your world too, though? Like, you can't, you got a black wife.
I think if he's
I don't
pro,
think if he's
white
pro-white,
Did the look is like shocked? I was like, really?
So that was gonna be my next. That was gonna be my next part. Like,
yeah, there's
It's
no
a setup
if
question,
you're
man.
You pro-white,
that's
you're
what
part of
that's
the
what I was gonna
clan.
say. Is that like
if
like
he's
this-
pro-white, he's
He's
racist.
part of the clan.
Right.
Like, that's it. That's
That's my
it.
next thing.
Like
Is it
white
like
power.
So that was my next
And he
thing.
bought. Oh,
For real
Just couldn't
ball.
wait to throw that back in my face.
For real ball. For real life ball.
Real life.
So that's why you born.
But I asked that though to say this though. Right, it's either one way or the other, right? So is it when you say small circle, was it kind of like that though? Like you lost some friends because of that? Like, but we ain't fucking with no blacks. What you doing? Or was it just other
I never
reasons?
had anyone try
Got
to
you,
check me on
got
that.
you,
No,
got you,
not
okay.
like that. Like, but you can see who people
You can tell
are.
what-
you,
yeah.
you know what people say.
Got you.
You know what I mean? And it's
you're making
not,
it weird. Like,
Yeah, and it's like I'm not just gonna not say nothing. I'm not gonna hang out with you.
Yeah.
It's real
That's-
simple.
that's it.
Like, I already know who you are.
Yeah.
You're not changing.
my brother is the same
Like,
way.
it's easy.
My brother, he's married to a white woman. All of my uncles have children or are with white women. They've been with black women, have children with them as well. But it's like natural to me and my family.
Right.
So it's like we don't see it as like black and white. Like we know it, and like some of my aunts will say, well, I'm white. We know. You don't have to say it, but they've been literally there my entire life.
Right.
So it's like, yeah, no, we don't. That's my auntie. That's it. That's all.
And for me, there's a bit of biasness, as much as it is curiosity, right? My biasness is because of social media, obviously, of how they depict it to be and not to be, and then kind of how I was brought up to, like, hey man, do everything but this. So that makes my opinion biased, right? But the curiosity is, well, why can't I? What's it like? And it ain't gotta be black and white. Anything, you know what I mean? Like what, a woman though. I'm gonna say anything. I'm not gonna
to say, please.
stop with that. Now. Can't talk, but I know what I like.
Date a
No, I said
white.
her.
You about to date a white man? Like nigga, you gay and biracial relationship?
Life's hard enough.
Nigga struggle, my boy.
Please pick one.
So
think I would take
there's a
the
level
other.
of curiosity though. Of just like, hey, I wonder what that's like. You know what I'm saying? So just to see and hear a dope story like this is just kind of, you know what I mean? I'm finna go next one I see. Hey, Sarah.
But now she just told you being with white women is a little different than being with a black man.
Actually,
I mean, a white
I'm
man.
actually terrified to hit on white women.
White women?
Yeah, because you put Emmett Till back in your mind.
Right. That's right.
Just the biasness and then just things I watch and seeing, and it's just like, and I'm in the corporate world. We're at the hospital, right? It can be very black and white sometimes.
Yeah.
And so if that makes sense. And so for me, I'm a chicken shit. So I'm just like, better stick to what I know. But a lot of white women like black guys.
Yeah.
It's a well-known fact, right? And I'm just learning that, like, really? Is there a height requirement?
No, I think they'll take anybody.
I don't know.
Right.
But yeah, like I
I didn't mean to say it like
Stand is
that.
real low. He took it anyway.
brother,
5'3" and under.
yeah,
You got to
You did not have to use all the right.
Jesus Christ. You know what I mean? Like I
You got a
said,
driver's license?
like I said, as much as there's a
Like, as long as
bias
you got a
about
heartbeat,
it,
I think you okay.
I'm curious. Oh, yeah,
You respond back.
Right,
Right.
that's it. That's all.
You what you got?
I did have a question. I'm sorry.
He wrote his down.
I did too. I'm
They
prepared
did,
It's
too.
official.
I did. No, that's funny.
I remember mine. Not
Yeah,
top
I
that,
was
nigga.
like, okay.
I know, right?
You only put your phone out twice today.
So, I know we kind of spoke about it before, but have you guys' relationship, like, changed the way you see your identity, like as a white man, as a black woman?
No.
Okay.
I'm black.
You
I
already
know
said
I'm
she
black.
is pro her. She
Right. I'm pro me.
Yeah.
I know I'm black. I love being black.
So you just fell in love with a white man.
Yeah.
Not to say it that way, but
I mean, it's true though.
I can hold it against you.
Right. Right.
that's yeah.
I did right. And he bald.
So how do you handle things that you disagree with in black and white?
Usually, I mean, what's right is right. So when there's stuff going on in the media, you know what I'm saying? You know the difference between right and wrong. So normally, it is.
We don't disagree.
Right. We don't disagree with that. So we know
See,
right.
I don't
from
have
wrong.
those type of quarrels. We
No.
ain't gotta
not
go.
really.
No, we don't
More
do
like
that.
whatever.
He always, he pro black.
Okay. He ain't pro black. He
I'm so pro-black, I married a black girl.
ain't tell me nothing.
Some things are more obvious than others.
That's so white.
That part.
What made you say that?
Dude, so I don't know. This guy was sitting around, jumping around like one of the kids, right? Sitting there, and he tried to, and he kept saying, "Well, what do you mean you're his dad?" And I just said, "The fuck what I just said."
Exactly.
You know,
Like,
how
else is your kid your kid?
You're like, yell at my kid. You know, and I kept going, and it just bothers me because I just feel like people take liberties with my kids. They did with my daughter. They did it, in different things, and I'm not gonna let someone just do that. And like, I know how the world sees them, and it like really pissed me the fuck off.
Yeah.
And at that time, and I don't know, I just got
You
mad.
just-
I said what I
okay.
said. I said a whole bunch of other stuff too.
Right. Yeah.
I'm
he said,
sure.
It worked out good.
Right. It did.
okay, you said they got kicked out, not y'all. So
Turn
we already
white,
know
turn
who.
white too, didn't y'all cut your balls off, man? Whoa, wait a minute.
See, no. I know how to argue.
Not about to deal with this malarkey.
I know what I'm allowed to say and what I'm not.
He said your ass is grass.
You know who I am.
I like it.
That's what.
So here's another question: have you learned things about each other's culture that surprised you or even challenged you?
I feel like he's learned a lot. You know
Okay.
what I'm saying? Because as a white person, you don't walk in the shoes of black people. So to see his family experience things as far as racism firsthand, I feel like that was a eye opener.
Eye-opener.
Like that was something different. So I do feel like he has learned a lot and he has grown a lot, and it's also doing the work. Like you have to do the work within yourself and kind of know what's
Yeah.
going on out here in the world and how to deal with it.
Yeah, I like that. What she
He
said.
said what my wife said.
Family feud moment. Good answer.
Okay, good. It's up there on the board, number one.
No, I went to a black church.
Yeah.
Do tell, nigga. Do tell.
Like, he's like
What was
sitting, he's like cuddling in.
What was your first experience? Like, did you have it early on in life, your first experience of going to a black church, or was it not
No,
until
I
you guys
mean-
started dating?
No, I had been to one before, but like never like sitting for the whole thing.
For the whole
Like,
3 hours?
I think it was like 6.5.
Okay, started at 7 a.m.
Right day.
Y'all didn't leave till 9 p.m.
Definitely took a PTO day.
Yeah. I got to make it my holiday, but it was
No, what was that? That's a cultural. That's actually a cultural.
well, I mean, I grew up going to church, so it's like it was, it wasn't. I kind of knew, I kind of didn't. You know, it's
Well,
just,
not church per se.
Well, you went to like you were Catholic? Did you grow up Catholic?
No.
Oh, okay. That's all, no, it's not because most.
I say it because he be embarrassed sometimes. Jehovah's Witness.
Oh,
Okay.
oh.
And we,
Coach,
in
you
my
got
house,
Coach.
we went to the Kingdom Hall as well
Oh,
growing up,
okay.
and so he did too. And that was kind of like
But it was
where
a
we
different
connected when
Kingdom
we
Hall.
right when we met. Now we don't go to the Kingdom Hall. We have been to churches, but we grew up studying with Jehovah's Witnesses, and then his family is like hardcore Jehovah's Witnesses.
Okay.
So he grew up like really
Like
involved.
almost Mormon.
Right. right.
Mormons
Yeah.
are. You saying are strict?
Jehovah's Witnesses.
They
All of them. I was
Yeah,
going to say
all
Mormons
are.
are too.
It's
Those
like,
that
it's like when you
practice-
get devout, they
Yeah.
Got you.
Right. And so, yeah, and that's kind of where we connected, like how we
Okay.
started talking, and we started talking about religion. And then he was like, he was like ashamed to say like, oh, you know,
Yeah.
I was Jehovah's
Weird-ass
Witness,
thing to say
right?
somebody, you know? You're just the
I'm a
list.
witness.
You're like the only person that's never
I'm a witness
responded.
too.
He acts like, oh yeah, I hear that all the time. Like, yeah, nothing weird.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
not.
no,
yeah, it's
you get
not.
weird ass.
And I have
No,
a
real
dope,
talk.
I also have a dope friend who's a Jehovah's Witness, which
Yeah.
is probably the only reason we could never date.
Right.
Probably it is the only reason we'll never ever date.
Yeah.
She ain't rattling. She's very, very, very cool to us, my dog.
Yeah.
So it ain't, your faith is your faith. You know?
Yeah.
No, yeah, it's a very.
It matters though in the compatibility of who you want to be with.
Yeah, yeah.
Especially married.
Right.
But yeah, it's not strange to hear nobody. I got a lot of
Right.
jokes about Jehovah's Witnesses. Motherfuckers are consistent.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So it ain't weird. It ain't
Yeah.
weird.
I mean, but now we both heathens.
Now we both
We
need
both
it.
right.
We're gonna do it together. We all right.
I don't
One
toil
for
on
all
the
and
Sabbath.
all for
Say it
Right.
again.
I don't toil on the Sabbath.
Right, but yeah, so that's kind of where we connected, and kind of went from there. But we've been to black churches. It was nice. We enjoyed it. But I don't think it's our thing. Religion is not our thing.
I got you.
Okay.
Which is why I ain't dive too much into it. Which is why I just
Yeah.
stayed at the basis of going to the building of the church. Because
Yeah.
Yeah, organized
children
religion's
politics
just rough.
is
It's
I don't really tamper. So I got a weird but fun question, right? D, if something happened or you got divorced, whatever, you would probably never marry again, right?
True.
Right. Would you marry again if something happened if this didn't work out?
No.
Okay. Pending the
You said
event
that's
that
it,
you
that's-
dated again, would you go back white? Would you go back black? Does it matter?
I would probably. I don't know. I don't know if it really matters.
I have no idea.
Really?
I haven't thought about it.
Yeah, right.
got you.
I ain't got you.
I already know he would date
Another
nothing
black
but
girl?
black-
He ever said,
He said,
"Oh,
"Yo,
yeah,
after this
he's playing in my
experience,
next,
yeah,
like,
you
nobody's
going
business."
straight."
Like, I never thought
But
twice about
black
it. I never
people-
had
I
to.
already know. I already know.
You think
You
they're
said if
all
you,
black?
she
Already
said if
know.
she was gone today, he definitely gonna have another white
Once
black
you
girl.
go black,
So
You
chapter
never
two.
go back.
Would you go biracial again?
I don't like
You
this
can never
nigga,
take
man.
the
I
guy
don't
out of it.
I was gonna say chapter 2 of that
Chapter
book, man.
You just think I might get upset. I already know you will. I know.
But yeah, y'all gonna go grow old and gray together,
Hopefully.
and you won't even have to
Y'all
think
will.
about that.
no, I say I won't get married because I understand what all it takes for like a marriage, and I don't think I have the capacity to love
can do
somebody,
all of
care
it.
for somebody,
Yeah.
cherish, value somebody that much for somebody else. It's like,
Right.
yeah, I can't do that again. I have to care too much.
He said, "I don't think
Yeah, I don't think I
can't put that back in."
You know what I mean? I don't think I care too. I'm sorry. I gave all my care away.
Yeah.
I just,
When do I get to be selfish? When is
you know what I mean? Hey, I just I just got a nut. That's all. That's all I got. That's all I got for you. I got this $40 and I got a couple humps. I'm gonna be breathing hard. I'm gonna be breathing hard in your ear, and I got this $40 for you.
$40, boy.
That's all I got. I got this $40.
$40,
and I'm not gonna give it to you, and it's gonna be $5
increments.
or one. It's gonna
$5 today.
Not all at once.
I might cash app you 15. You gonna have to go and get it.
You gotta count it up.
You gonna have to go and get it. It ain't gonna be the whole thing.
Out of respect, huh?
It's our first marriage.
Yes.
First marriage. Oh, that's dope. Yeah, y'all good. Y'all
No, that's what's up.
Yeah, hey, y'all too
Absolutely.
blessed. Kids. Yeah, I think it's a beautiful thing though.
Yeah.
Like I said.
Yeah, they started over. They definitely invested.
Yeah.
Right. Well, if not, the kids is his.
Right.
You came in here and gave me some
interrupted
kids.
everything.
These are your kids. I raised my kids. My kids is grown.
So no more kids on the table. I would imagine, right?
No.
No more on the table.
Did you hear her say 9 and
Nigga say
6?
snip. Hey,
So
you
If
they-
anything,
why?
after 6,
Do you have any
I
other
think
kids?
No.
Oh, it's just okay. Wow. Okay, that's what's up. That's what's up.
Yeah, my boy got
I never
Never
knew.
seen none.
True.
He said,
No.
don't mean
He's
they
been
ain't
over our house
exist.
How many times? He's like,
Niggas be hiding their kids.
Hey, now if he would have said now that I know of, then that's some black shit. That's some black shit if I ever heard in my life. That's some black shit.
Because that's definitely a lie.
Again,
Now that I
I'm
know
just
of.
super intrigued, man. How do you? Last week we talked about comedy. I think that under the umbrella of comedy, anything goes, right? You guys watch comedy? Y'all big on comedy? Mm-hmm. How does that fare? You guys watching and be like, yeah, that's some white shit. That's true. Or is it like, that's offensive? Or I would imagine you guys don't rattle easy, but how is it just like hearing and watching those things, right?
For me, comedy is comedy.
Yeah, comedy's comedy.
If it's funny, it's funny.
Yeah.
If it's done
If it hits
tastefully,
you, yeah.
it has to be. It's the context. Like I tell
Yeah,
my
the
kids,
context
it's the
behind it.
context behind it. Cause they so busy. They focused in on the word nigga now.
Oh.
You know? Like that's their thing now. And I'm like, and they like, well, how do we know when it's racist? And how do we know when somebody's saying it like, oh, this my friend,
That
this
they
my
don't
nigga?
look
You
like
know,
you.
like how do we know the difference?
They don't look like
Are they on the super fair side or something, skin wise?
Yeah, they are.
Okay,
and
that's why I like
so
If anybody that looks like your dad says it,
Said,
it's
okay.
racist.
All across the
I was
board.
like, yeah, any white dude says you can't.
anybody
If
other
anybody
than
like
a black person,
Okay. Not that side. That side.
It's a clear definition.
Clear definition. I don't want you confused.
but we tell them like it's not just white. Anybody other than a black person.
Yeah.
Anybody other than a black
Anybody
person.
that don't, yeah.
I don't care if they Asian. I don't care if they Latino. It's a no.
It's a no.
You
You
know what
gotta
I'm
show up
saying?
to the school first, because we walk in the door first, they'd be like, well,
No, he be the first one. I told you he pro-black.
Okay. So where they at? Which one? Point them out.
One of the teachers was like, can I ask, why did you take your kids from the district they were in and move them to this district? I mean, I know I work here and everything. But
Nah, they wanted you
Right,
to put
but
them back
why
in the
would
white
you-
school.
move them from, because that's such a good district. And he like, because they racist as hell.
Okay.
Anyway, she
Need
was-
anything
Right,
else?
she
didn't
was
like
sitting
it.
there like,
She was just surprised.
Okay.
She goes, I tried to get my kids in y'all school. And I'm just wondering, why'd you took them out? I was like,
You
the
saying
racist
she's a
no.
black lady?
So I
She
want
was
old
white.
whitey.
Oh, a white lady.
I
Oh,
want
of
old
course.
whitey teaching my son.
She was not biracial.
She was not biracial at
Did I say that wrong?
Interracial. Yeah, she was not interracial.
right. And he just come right out with it. Like, oh no, they racist as hell. We gotta send our kids there.
And now that you
I'm
see
sick of
me and
hearing
I'm
about a
talking to
blue
you,
ribbon
now you
school,
know
like,
too.
if
Right.
Don't
If
try
my kid
it.
ain't
Right.
getting the full benefits of blue ribbon school, it ain't.
Yeah, yeah.
Right.
Like, because I'm paying just as much in taxes.
Yeah, I'm about to
paying just
say,
as
'cause
much to
shoot,
go to
at
that
boarding
fucking school
schools,
than
they be-
anybody else.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Right.
And to find out that there's all these extra rules and all this extra side stuff, like, hell no.
Yeah.
Right.
Hell no.
Right. Even with our daughter, like, and this was the bottom line. Her 11th grade year. You know how the kids, they do that dual enrollment where they can get college
Yeah,
credits.
college credits.
And
Still
finish
their
up
regular
high
school.
So the counselor purposely held her out of that
Said
opportunity.
she couldn't apply to it.
So she couldn't
wouldn't qualify.
apply. And she qualified, but she told her she didn't qualify.
Wow.
Oh yeah,
what
we.
news station was y'all on?
Okay, cause I must have missed that. I missed that
4
news
o'clock in the
clip
morning.
too.
Right,
Well,
and
what's
that's
crazy
crazy.
is one of the
You're
guys
okay.
went to school with my cousin, and he was a director for the school. And he
Never heard a
starts
white guy
telling
say
me-
cousin, by the way.
He goes and he's like, "Hey,
I've never heard a white guy say cousin. Never.
right.
I've never heard a white guy say cousin.
Oh, I got tons of cousins.
I just never heard it.
So but he went to school and he's like, your daughter could have went to college this whole time.
This
he had
whole
no idea
time?
who Kylie was. He didn't know,
Right.
he didn't know
Oh,
she was
okay,
my
then.
daughter.
Right.
He just knew me.
Yeah, yeah.
Right.
So he's like, oh yeah, your daughter could. And I was like, really? She said she didn't. He's like, no, that ain't right.
Right, and then she ended up with
How
a
you
new
gonna
counselor
hold
that
back
confirmed it, and the new
wow.
counselor was
Yeah.
like, she could have been doing this the whole
time, and now
but
you.
now it's too late.
So what did you
Yeah.
take back?
Oh,
And
that's
that-
crazy.
so-
Did you take something
Right.
back? You got something free? What happened now? Nothing?
Right.
No, it got her up out of
No,
there.
that's
Right,
crazy though. No, that's
Yeah.
crazy though.
Yeah, it was like just so much racism in that school.
Wow.
So
Yeah.
much. They didn't give the black kids the opportunities that they gave
They
the
were
white
giving-
kids.
yeah.
But yeah, like we said, we did bring in groups, like the NAACP got involved. The Michigan Round got involved. So we brought in
We're trying
people
to
to try to
Create
bring
that
about
diversity.
change and into the school, but it
If
was
they don't have a problem, they don't.
right.
Yeah.
They
Yeah.
kept.
If it doesn't
They like
affect
if
that.
it did, yeah.
Right, but
If
they
it ain't
fr-
broke, don't fix it. Well,
Right.
it's shattered, but
Right.
I would imagine you meant by that if it doesn't affect the white people more, then
No,
it's
they
not a
don't. They
problem.
didn't feel like they had a
Okay,
problem.
I got you.
Right.
yeah,
didn't-
they
wanted
thought
to acknowledge there
everything
was an
that
issue.
there
Gotcha.
was. Yeah.
So
Okay.
after
We run our school with the
you have
highest-
the Michigan
Right.
Roundtable saying,
Yeah.
no, you guys can clearly use our help, and then you say, no, we're good.
We're
But
good.
thanks
Right.
anyway. You're
And
telling
then they were like stringing stringing them along
like you're trying
too.
to waste their resources.
And right,
That's what
waste
you're
their
doing.
resources,
Right,
waste their
correct.
time. Like, oh yeah, you guys can come
Play
in
the game,
and
keep
they
coming in
played the
months
game
later,
so that they
months
couldn't
later
get a
to
lawsuit.
try.
But really
To-
waiting
yeah.
on my daughter to age out.
Yeah.
Like
It's like you can't
it-
wait till she get out of here.
Right.
Her
basically.
parents is
Right.
causing-
Her parents is
Giving
causing
us
all
too
this
much-
commotion.
too much attention over here.
Superintendent.
Yeah. Yeah, we was there showing up, the school board meetings, we
Okay,
giving talks
being a
and-
parent,
right, all of that.
present parents.
Right, trying to get the because they vote on certain things, and a lot of times in these predominantly white schools, black parents is not there because
There.
they at work.
Yeah.
They at
They
work.
make them during certain
right, and they have
times.
all
Like,
these stay-at-home moms that's a part of these groups.
yeah,
That's making these votes, but they
PTA.
only voting in the interest of their own kids.
Yeah.
Wow. Yeah.
that sucks. I'm
Yeah,
glad
yeah.
she.
I'm just glad to hear that part though, and I
Yeah.
think that's very important too though. That cause I think I was talking to you about that Pete, about changing schools for my daughter. And
We'll talk off the record.
That's not the issue, the whole black and white thing. But I was saying she was mentioning it to me, taking my daughter to a predominantly white school, and I'm like, the inner works of that I don't feel like dealing with, and then now I have to be extra present because they already expect black parents not to be involved.
Showing
anyway.
up and stuff.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So yeah.
Right,
It's
you
just
do.
good to
You
hear
have
that,
to be
though.
extra present. You got to make sure you at those board meetings, voting. And we would just flat out say it in the board meeting, like, this would benefit the other cultures in the school. This would,
And they
and
shut
then
that down.
and then it would be like a light bulb go off in their head, like,
I know.
okay.
Oh, okay.
A
Yeah,
little-
we shut that one down,
Right.
Because we know what y'all trying to do. Like, we don't want nobody else to come up around here. Like,
Right. And then of course, they get schools get funding from
and
people
if
in the community.
too much black is showing up, they
Right.
gonna lose their money.
Exactly. Or if they do too much change,
Yeah.
because these people that's funding the schools,
Yep. They
in
want
the
it a certain
communities,
way.
they want it a certain way,
Wow.
and it's going to align with their
Yeah.
interests.
Yeah.
They took
So-
the kids
Oh, wow.
start playing sports and whooping ass.
I've never
13
directly, because I went to mixed schooling my entire adolescence until I came over here. I grew up in Windsor,
Okay.
but I was born here.
Okay.
And so I never, like while in school, I guess maybe from what I can remember, I never had that problem. It was, but my mom was the parent that was always there. If
Right.
there was a problem, they knew, her and my dad, like, oh no, we gonna come to school for this
Right.
one.
And then that's like another, that's another country. So
Yeah.
I've been to other countries, and they have racism in other countries, but it's not
I don't
like
think it's like
this.
Well, their
American.
racism in Canada is just like here.
Is it?
It might be even worse.
Wow.
Yeah, I'm talking will walk right past you like you're not there.
So you
Bump
guys
you,
don't-
all that type of.
Other
That's what they're
countries, y'all walking
still.
down the street, it ain't no issues, no rolling eyes, no weird.
Some is worse.
Yeah, in other countries, it's more low key. Their racism is more low key. It's not in
They'll
your
just
face.
give you the look.
Snickering.
They give you the look at it like,
it's
you
low-key.
see that?
They don't. It's you have to be very in tune with
How they interact to know.
Yeah.
to understand or
Yeah.
to know.
Got you. So I'm living in a real. We'll close with this, right? I'm living in a real fictional world with my questions. I've only seen what I've seen, right? Do you get a lot of flack from white women?
I don't really talk to anybody.
Just, I mean, just in the sense, great answer.
Definitely going black.
Good answer.
Definitely going black.
All the way.
Don't worry.
I told you.
Definitely going black.
He's like, they don't even interest me.
Yeah, I just mean in the world.
Cause I know one white woman, my mama.
She's a saint. Don't you ever in your lifetime?
She can talk to my
Now
son.
she can talk to
She can talk to my
But even then, she's like,
I'll
hold
let
on
my
now.
dad do it.
He not lying though.
You said
on
there's
his
a cutoff.
ass like, hey.
Okay, not these ones.
Right.
Not,
No, I mean,
I don't want no white man yelling at me.
I mean in the
I'm
world,
in
though.
none.
I'm not out there.
And I meant that.
I'm a homebody. I stay in my lane. I stick to myself. I'm mostly around
That's funny.
family. I'm mostly around people like that. So no, I don't
Have to.
ever. And if I did, it would be the weirdest thing ever.
Yeah,
Like recently, I'd seriously be like, get a fucking line.
yeah. It's funny because I heard Gary Owen talk like that. In the sense of like, you know, obviously he marries a black woman.
Yeah, he's
again.
pro-black.
Yeah, but he like.
Yeah.
He's another
Not attracted to
pro-black.
white women, he'd be like, "What the fuck? You still racist? What are we talking about here?" Like, you know, I like what I like. So I just think it's super dope. Again, man, we thank you all for allowing us to impede in your marriage and your life, and to kind of come to your front porch,
Yeah,
here
yeah.
and then the front door.
Yeah.
You're a little nosy, man. Can we share that business again?
Yeah. If y'all want to give the locations or anything, or
We're all spread out through Macomb County. You can go on the website, www.gloriouscarehouse.com. Shows the location, get contact information.
Okay.
okay.
Okay. Good deal.
Hiring. Are you guys hiring or?
We're going to soon.
Okay.
Not hiring at the moment.
Okay.
We have a wait list opening for one of our homes. But
Okay.
besides that,
Okay, period.
What is
Come
it
on,
that
wait,
you guys
Liz.
would be hiring for exactly?
more so like
Cleaning.
either
Yeah.
He said,
Cleaning, house manager.
I know a company, you know, that can clean.
Yeah. We got to get your information. That's true. But yeah, like a house manager, somebody that can come in and just check on the people and make sure they're okay. Or
So
and
someone
then-
that actually loves their job.
Yeah, somebody that actually
Gotta love your job.
Okay.
you do.
Good deal.
Absolutely.
All right, that's good, man. I appreciate you all. We appreciate y'all for doing the service with the business. That's a great deal, a great need. So thank you. Appreciate
Yeah,
it.
yeah, 100%.
First podcast too, right?
Yep.
All right.
Top that second podcast, whoever you gonna be.
If there's ever another one.
Hey, man, enjoy your week. Do something that you wouldn't normally do for somebody. Be intentional. Be impeccable with your word.
Pay it forward.
And forgive yourself and others. I'm voice 1.
Are you on voice 2?
And I'm voice 3.
Easy.